Hello and welcome back everyone to another day, another stream, and welcome to Fable. Fable was literally during my teenage years the Legend of Zelda for the games that I loved. As right now I'm just setting up the sounds, but yeah, I'm actually super excited for this game. A lot of the people, especially the people inside our Discord, know how much I love these Fable games, or Fable in itself. I never really played any other Fables besides for this one. Also, what the hell is going on with my cord? All sorts of fucky. There we go. Yeah. As of right now, it looks like you guys are getting a good visual. And it looks like we got stable frames, no drop frames over the internet. KBPS is looking pretty good. So yeah, unfortunately, this game doesn't allow me to run it through Wavelink. So all sounds are coming through desktop audio. If it's low, high, or something sounds a little weird, just let me know and I'll try to do my best in order to fix it. But anyways, going back to the main menu. We have loads, but there's no loads, there's no heroes, so it's literally gonna be a brand new character. Hero in training, heroic. This is for the real test of heroes. Not only are the resurrection vials no longer in the game, but enemies are far tougher and health potions are more scarce. Hero, your health will be low. We're gonna go hero. This is also anniversary edition. This isn't Halo. This isn't Fable or Fable Lost Chapters. This is Fable Anniversary.
Deep in the forest of Albion lay the small town of Oakvale, unchanged by time and untouched by the sword. Here lived a boy and his family, a boy dreaming of greatness, of one day being a hero.
I see that you guys are peeking into yellow. I will fix it when I can.
Sometimes he imagined himself as a noble knight or a powerful wizard. And other times he dreamt he'd be an evil warrior. But in all his dreams of greatness, he could not possibly imagine the power of the destiny that lay before him.
Come on, wake up. Daydreaming again, were you? Just like your mother, mind always wandering. Well, let it wander off to find your sister, will you? She's out playing by the Barrowfields gate.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
Remember, you haven't given her a birthday present yet. Don't tell me you've forgotten to get her one. Well, I'm not bailing you out this time, son. I tell you what, I'll give you a gold piece for each good deed you do around Oakvale. That should be enough to buy her a present. Now, get moving and stay out of trouble.
So, father ends up saying something really decent. Stay out of trouble. So, not only do you have classes like wizard, archer, warrior, but you also have choices of being an absolute schmuck or being a literal hero. And so I'm also going to put that into your guys' choice. I've done the game both ways. I've also done flopping of how I do stuff. So I've seen just about everything that this game has to offer.
What? I was just, I've never even met this woman. Who is she? Look, Sonny, keep your mouth shut about this, right? My wife's at home with our little ones and I'm supposed to be working. But a man should be entitled to do what he likes, don't you think? Tell you what, if you keep this little secret, I'll give you a gold piece.
Also travels very quickly in Oakvale. So here's our first choice of being an asshole or doing the right thing. I'm going to take the money though.
Here, have this gold piece. My advice to you, don't get tied down to one woman. Look after yourself. Forget everyone else.
Being an asshole is more. It is.
My little sand goose.
murder an entire village and buy up all the homes. So that's a traitor. We don't have to talk to a traitor quite yet.
Honestly,
though.
where's that filthy layabout husband of mine? With some woman, I don't doubt.
Josh will take the asshole. You don't know that. No, I did play an evil guy quite often in this game.
I run his house, bring up his children, and what do I get in return? Nothing. If you find him, let me know, won't you?
So, this is a double crossing moment.
You
but-
have? Right. I'm gonna turn him into Balverine food. Thank you, young sir, for telling me.
But that also reminds me.
Wait till I get my hands on...
Okay, that's what I was looking for. Trying to look for the start button. Start button is not in a normal place that I used to have it for the original. Fable 2 and 3 inspired? No. We're going traditional, because I know traditional. Audio options. Bring it down a little bit. Bring it down to half. Alright, just let me know if it's a little bit too loud still. Oh, that's right. B is the sprint button.
Oh, thank goodness. Listen, lad, could you do me a favour?
It's not loud? Really? Because it was peaking yellow for me.
I've got to, answer a call of nature. Oh, stay here and watch this stock for me. There's a good lad. Just stand between those two stacks and don't move. I'll put a good word in for you when I get back. Right, won't be long.
So, he's either taking a piss or he's masturbating.
My cousin says that the barrels in these warehouses might have stuff in them.
This kid's a little asshole.
Quick, while he's away, smash his barrels up and see what's inside. Unless you're too scared. Unless you're just a big blubbing girl. Come on, let's go and break stuff.
Have your volume at half.
There like a lemon. But being good is so boring. Wouldn't you prefer to be smashing things? Come on, there's still time before he
Yeah, to
gets
churn
back.
some butter. I mean,
Oh, you're no fun at
to be
all.
fair, there is actually a brothel in this game, and it's pretty close to Oakvale.
Fine, have your stupid good deed then.
Though I feel really bad for this man because he churned his butter and it only took about a minute.
Excellent, thanks, lad. You've done me a big favour. I'll let your dad know what a splendid watchman you made.
Okay, so that's target. Got dodge roll, blocking.
Stupid little idiots.
Get out! I'm sorry. I'll leave him alone. Just please don't hit me again.
You'll get the plague.
Thank you. You stopped him good. Thank you. Here, I'll let you look after Rosie. She'll be safe with you.
So, beat up a bully and got a teddy bear for it.
Look, right, got you, you little ruffian.
What did I do?
I've heard reports that you've been doing bad deeds. Accessory to improper man and lady behavior. That sort of behavior is not acceptable. If you were older, you'd be apprehended and fined by the town guards. You need to decide if behaving like that is worth it, my young friend.
I got a gold piece out of Tibbers. I am not going to be throwing this thing at people. Oh, and I need to talk to you.
I've lost Rosie. I left her and I can't remember where. Her Her stuffing needs changing today, and I can't find her. Please help. She's a
I already got the bear.
furry bear with a blue patch on her back.
I have the bear.
You found Rosie. Thank you so much. Come on, Rosie. Let's change your stuffing.
I need to fix my cord real quick. I don't like how I feel like hanging against my leg, so I'm gonna wrap it around my leg post.
He's an unpredictable chap, isn't he?
Yup.
I'm a man of my word, so here's the gold for your good deeds.
In a few years, her house will burn down. She'll be an orphan. Well, hopefully she doesn't burn down the orphanage. Is there an orphanage in this game? Yes. Yes,
But
yes,
if
so
you
there
think
is.
that I'll turn a blind eye to your mischief, you're very wrong. Look, try to keep out of trouble, please, for me. Well, I think you may have enough there, son. Have you spoken to the trader?
Alright, so now we go to the trader and then we buy a box of chocolates.
Hello, lad. I'm a trader. I wander the world buying and selling wares, especially to fine folk like your good self.
Now, if I remember correctly, on the Xbox version, there's a few different variations for the trader look. You got ones with caps, one with the huge handlebar mustache, and I think there's like 2 other ones. On the Xbox version, it was always random which trader you got, but as far as I've seen, you only get this trader version on the PC variant. What was medieval chocolate like? You feel like it would be flat? I mean, what is chocolate but basically milk and cocoa bean, though?
Some little girl I saw said you have a sister, and it's her birthday. And it seems you haven't got her a present yet.
Present?
It just so happens that I have a rather nice box of sweets here. Guaranteed to put a smile on any sister's face, for only 3 gold pieces. Young sir, they are yours. Wish your sister a happy birthday from me now, won't you?
Alright, so this is also another thing I want to point out. At this current time in the game, a box of chocolate is only 3 gold pieces.
Many lovely things.
And that's right, we chase chickens to punt them. If I can punt them. There we go. Oh, also, it looks like I'm hiding it. Yeah, you guys might lose the screen for a second. I'm actually going to bring myself down here. Down there? Yeah, I'll bring myself down there. Actually, it looks like I can go up just a tiny bit. And let's go down. Yeah, that should be more than fine. Let me know if I'm blocking anything. So, upper right hand corner, you guys can obviously see the mini-map. And you'll have a sundial, which, as for us, I don't think it moves during this portion. But on the left-hand side, you have a visibility. As of right now, I have one person that has full sight of me. Most likely that guard over there.
Hello, little brother.
Yes, 3 gold pieces for a box of chocolate.
What day it is, like you did last year. I'm sorry if I woke you up last night. It was another of those dreams. I was standing in this field when something happened, but I can't remember what.
Is it me or did
Never
her
mind
face
that,
get
though.
very smooth?
I'm still
It
waiting
did.
for my present.
It's like her freckles are fading in and out of existence.
I knew you were going to bring me chocolates. It's just like my dream. Come on, let's go home.
How about you bring me a
Mother will be
dragon?
back for my party any minute now.
There's one-dimensional Freckles. She's a witch. Don't worry, if she's rich, then she gets her own punishment soon.
Bandits!
It's really happening. They're here. You've got to hide.
Got one.
I like how the woman was just sitting there the entire time.
Evil had come to Oakvale. Bandits wielding torches and steel, slaying and burning all in their path. Blood-red flames lit the night as the villagers screamed and begged for mercy, and soon their bodies filled the streets. Then the raiders reached the last house, where the boy and his family lived. It was them they had slaughtered so many to find. The father fought to protect his kin, but he was no warrior, and fell mortally wounded. The bandits ripped the house apart, but could not find the boy. Through torture and threats, his mother and sister remained silent, and their furious attackers took them both. From the nearby woods, the boy watched as all he knew was taken away. His whole life was crushed to ashes. He was alone.
So they didn't show it very well, but there was a figure, a special man, during that little cutscene that had his sword through our father's chest. You'll see that character many, many times. Countertop and an employee. Are you talking like at the McDonald's? Because I saw you make that kind of comment. She wanted her money back.
We must leave. It's not safe here. They're all dead. You don't want to join them, do you? Then give me your hand.
Also, I'll completely agree with the woman looked like she had dwarfism pretending to be a kid.
I thought you'd have a stronger stomach than that. Come on. Save your energy, boy. It's not me you want to fight. You might not realize it, but I just saved your life. There's nothing left for you in Oakvale. And if you'd stayed, you'd be as dead as the rest of them. Come with me. My name is Maze, and I'm the head of the Guild of Heroes. You must have heard of it. You'll find nowhere safer in all of Albion, nor a better place to call your home. And if it's vengeance you want, you'll need the training only we can offer. Here we are. I'll introduce you to the Guildmaster. He'll be your guide from now on.
He's definitely a maze of a character.
I have a
Pun
new
slightly
student
intended.
for you. Put him in the dorm upstairs with the girl.
You don't look much like hero material to me, but Maze knows what he's doing, I suppose. Well, follow me then. You'll be sharing this room with Whisper, one of our brightest young pupils. She's playing in the woods right now, but you'll meet her in the morning. For now, you should get some sleep. Your training starts tomorrow.
Is this really what we're gonna do, Marv? Just make Maze jokes? Also, why is the kid laughing?
It's time to wake up. You must be my roommate. Shorter than I expected. My name's Whisper. I've been here for a month. Had the room to myself till now, too. But that's all right. You know you talk in your sleep. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Happens to a lot the first week. Some don't even last that long. You won't either if you don't get moving. The Guildmaster is waiting for us in the map room. You don't want to be late on your first day. Follow me.
Yes and no. Definitely more of an asshole, but asshole because how she calls you and treats you. Like, she treats you as a companion, but like always beneath
Looks
her.
like the Guildmaster got tired of waiting for you. He's probably at the training grounds across the river. Let's go!
I don't think we can get anything from here yet. We can. So, for the most part, the books have nothing really super interesting. And they actually get traded into one of the schools in order to do a very long side quest.
You can learn a lot from the books here.
That was a book on dragons, Northern Wastes, which we will not see for quite some time, which is also the Old Kingdom.
This dining room is where the main meals are served. The melee ring is outside, across the bridge.
There's also something else I want to check, because I saw that some of the graphics were taking a little bit for them to, like, pop in. Everything's on high. Tutorials, Guildmaster help. We're gonna be turning that off. Inventory is the select key, okay. Armor sheath, ranged weapon, melee weapon. Right trigger is collect EXP, okay. Run and flourish is on that. Okay, good. Just a few abilities and mapping that I need to be aware of. But yeah, that's magic. My R2, maybe that's just because I don't have a melee weapon. But when you see like my side items on the bottom go blue, it means I'm currently in magic mode. But you don't have any magic as of yet.
From your all right, lad. It's time to see if you've any potential. Get in the ring. Now then, I want you to hit that dummy as hard as you can. Just keep going till I tell you to stop. Not making much of an impact there, are you? Here, try with this.
The hand-to-hand combat in this game is much to be desired, but at the same time, it's like, unless the person that you're fighting is unarmored, like, what good is really punching gonna do? Okay. Yeah, I do have 3 right buttons, but I don't think... That's also X trigger? What the hell?
Now that's more like
My middle left
when you
button
destroy an enemy
is
like
also
this dummy,
X.
It drops an experience orb. These orbs contain the knowledge gained from killing the creature. It's very important that you collect these orbs or you won't learn anything. Now pick it up. Well done, lad. Now then, tomorrow we'll... That's the guild alarm. Sounds like there might be something loose in the woods. This is a good opportunity to test your spirit. I'll wait for you at the guild woods entrance while you deal with the problem. Once you're done, we can talk about starting your training.
Alright, so here's our first quest. Basically making sure that you understand basic melee combat. Something else I will also say is I will be doing grinding off stream as well, considering I do want to show you guys a very large variety of this game. There we go. Just a bunch of beetles.
Good work, lad. Those beetles can be a damn nuisance. Here, I think you've earned yourself some pocket money for that. If you want more gold, I'm sure the servants could use your help with something. Or you can get an early night.
You wish to leave your childhood behind and begin the apprentice training. I'm going to say no as of right now.
You look tired after killing those beetles.
Because there is one side quest that... There's actually two. I think there's two side quests that you can do as of right now.
Listen, can you help me out? I have to make an apple pie for the guildmaster at the end of the week. But I can't find any more red apples. I only need another 4. If you find enough, can you bring them back here?
I think I got 3. Of course, nothing interesting. So... yeah, like I said, I think we found 3, and there should be 1 or 2 more over by these striking dummies. Unless I'm just wrong and I'm... nope, there it is. That should be all of them. Equipment. I have 5 apples? So if I already had 4, then why wouldn't she accept me giving her the 4 immediately? There's also this guy.
I did it in 50 seconds! No one has beaten that!
Yeah, well, if it wasn't for my injured leg, I'd beat that time.
We're discussing whether I'm the fastest apprentice in this guild. I ran to the demon door and back in 50 seconds. Beat that!
So, reason why I was doing what I was doing is because, obviously, you get a little bit of a head start.
Right then, get to the demon...
So that demon door we can't open quite yet, but as soon as we get into our adulthood, we will. Unfortunately, as a child, you are a little bit slower, but you can still get this one done.
You're the most arrogant.
That's amazing! How did you do it? I lost my bet.
I just got 25 gold because I beat someone on a foot race when they're like a decade older than me. So I'm going to turn in the cooking apples now to the woman. I think she gives us a blueberry pie?
Have you found those apples? Thanks. Thank you so much. The guildmaster will get his pie. Here, have this.
Blueberry pie. Alright, so now we have no more quests, so we just talk to the guildmaster now. Actually, there is one more green dot. I don't think it's anything special, though. If I'm correct, it's Maze, which is just up here.
The journey's length is of no consequence. The Oracle must be protected.
How can you be so sure? We might need you here. Who knows what battles we might face?
The signs are too strong to ignore, and the Northern Wastes have been too long isolated from the Guild. There is much I may learn there.
Well, I hope nobody thinks you're running away from a fight, trying to cheat death again. You know how people talk.
Talk is of no matter to me. May death close his eyes to you, Maze.
What are you waiting for? Come in. That was Scythe. He was a great hero once, back when he had flesh on his bones and blood in his veins. He's just a shell now. What does he know of the choices we have to make, of what it takes to get things done?
It seems to know much if he was able to cheat death. We can't interact with that one.
No, boy. You're supposed to report to the Guildmaster, not me.
Stop chewing on your scarf.
You can always find out where he is by looking at your map.
That's a plate armor set. Plate armor set. So they were just talking about the Northern Waste, which is exclusive to the anniversary portion of the game. In the normal Fable game that I had on the Xbox, the Northern Waste wasn't even a thought at the time. So that interaction that we just had didn't exist in the game.
You look tired. Your training is about to begin. But you have many hard years of tasks and preparations beforehand. The Guild was now the boy's life. The memory of the Oakvale flames still scorched his mind, but soon he had no thought other than training, and he became stronger and more agile with every passing year. His days were filled with grueling exercises, the nights with study in the library. Finally, he was ready to become a Guild apprentice, just as Maze had foreseen. The real training was about to begin.
Get out of bed, lazy bones.
Don't tell me what
You
to
were
do.
supposed to meet the Guildmaster on the other side of the river. But that was an hour ago. We better get going. Race you there.
Yeah, there's also more shelves here that we can take a look at. I just got 50 gold out of nowhere.
Late again? You can put that old stick away. We'll begin training with real weapons now. Get used to the weight of this sword, and let's see if you can hit Whisper with it.
Me when I'm playing, what, just sprinting past the ADC?
Come on then. Let's see what you've got, farm boy. Ah, lucky.
Come pay attention. What I'm about to teach you could well save your life one day. The life of a hero is a dangerous one, and you must learn to block your enemy's attacks if you expect to live long.
I want those two
Whisper
beast
will try
skins.
to hit you, but you can block her attacks with your sword. Not all blows can be blocked, but you should be able to handle anything Whisper can throw at you.
Literally calling her out, saying that you suck ass at your job.
Don't let her attack you.
Aw, I was trying to get my own hit in. Alright, I'll just block because you don't get a whole lot of experience out of this.
Well done.
How did I block
Let's see if
feet
you
with a
can
sword?
combine attack and defense.
I'm gonna play Heimerdinger or
Hello,
Ziggs more.
Thunder. Come to check
You
on
should
your
probably
sister's
talk to
progress.
You could say
Twisted
that.
2014 about that.
Whisper told me you've got a training
I am
with
not
some
bloodthirsty.
fanboy.
May
Just because I
thinks the
beat
boy
her in the
has
back a
great
little bit with my
potential.
blade does not mean I'm
Enough to
bloodthirsty.
keep up with my Whisper. Ha.
Well, why don't we see? Whisper and the boy are just working on their melee skills now. All right, children, let's see who has learnt the most in their training. This will be a no-holds-barred duel, just like your final melee test. Prepare yourselves.
Come on, kick.
How did that get?
So, unfortunately, early Whisper is just a joke to fight. There you go.
That's all wrong, Whisper. You need to practice more. Shame you couldn't
Where are
see
those
me
ding
fight in the
sounds
arena.
coming from?
You might have learned a thing or two. Keep training if you want to go there yourself one day.
I could have beaten him if you hadn't stopped us.
We have few enough heroes as it is, without the two of you tearing each other apart in training.
Tearing each other apart, beat the shit out of her.
Meet me as I make my way to the archery range, when you're ready to continue your lessons. Oh, and about your melee performance? Excellent. Fight like that in your melee exam and you'll do well.
I was about to say, you done? We're gonna
Then
just
meet me
continue.
by the archery range to
Because
continue
we'll
your
be able to
training.
come back here and do the melee exam. Oh, I was wondering why the camera was a little close.
Are you ready for your archery training? Let's continue our training with the bow. To begin with, see if you can hit the 3 stationary targets. And put some effort into it. The longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage you will cause. But make sure you stay...
I don't
within
condone
the
that behavior, but you beat her back to the Cambrian explosion? Can I get a link of what the Cambrian explosion is? And yes, don't beat women, don't hit women with fist, sword, I don't care what the hell you're trying to use. But Whisper, I think we're going to consider Whisper a man. But we'll be able to determine her fate later on. So this is ranged.
Now fire the arrow.
Oh god, I
The
don't want
longer you
that.
pull back the
There
string,
we
the
go.
more powerful your shot will be. Now lock onto the target. Well done.
That was when
You
all
hit
water
all the
creature
targets.
stuff was made. I think it was
Unfortunately,
before the
most
dinosaurs.
foes don't stand still. So let's see how you fare against moving targets. You have a minute to score as many points as you can. The front target is worth 1 point, the middle one is worth 3, and the one at the back will score you 9 points. And remember, the longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage the shot will cause. More damage means more points, but you have to balance power, firing rate, and accuracy. Let's
Same
see
with
what
me.
you can do. Come on, lad. Get your bow out.
Oh god, the frame rate is definitely a little weird. I don't think the game is meant to run at this frame rate. Yeah, I'm definitely a little rusty on this game. Oh, I'm already at too many points. I'm just going to stop there. Reason for this is because of the archery exam is still based on how well you do here. So as long as you get over the 10 points, you'll pass the test, and the archery exam is going to be a little bit easier.
Oh, Guildmaster! Training any nice young men?
Come on, lad. Get your bow out.
I don't need to. I already passed your test.
Nice aiming. Next, we will learn about the ways of the will.
Speak to me when you're ready to continue with your training. I'll be heading to the island by the waterfalls.
And we have the melee combat.
Melee combat? Right. This melee combat against Whisper counts. Right. Let's get Whisper and you in the ring. Same rules as before. I have a special prize for you if you manage an A+.
Come on. Oh, that was going to be a double swing. There we go.
All right, you can stop now. That was very impressive. Whisper should be ashamed. A+. That grade means I can award you a new weapon.
Which will we be using for quite some time.
You really showed Whisper.
There's just the will left to learn. It's time to learn about will powers. We'll begin by striking these straw dummies with lightning. All right, let's see what you've got.
Right trigger, so right trigger, left trigger.
Good. That's it. See how many you can hit in half a minute. Only attack dummies that are facing the center of the island. You won't get any points for hitting one on the back. You'll only waste valuable mana. Using your willpowers depletes your mana, and once used, it takes time to replenish.
Is there another dummy? I don't see one. No, don't shoot him. Stop trying to shoot the Guildmaster, please. Alright, I think 12 would be enough for right now. A few times I almost zapped the Guildmaster.
Excellent use of magic. Well done. Very good, lad. You have learnt the 3 hero disciplines. We can now move on to your final test if you're ready. Or you can spend some more time exploring the guild. I believe Whisper is about to go into the guild woods, if you wish to join her.
Because there's still a few more exams to do, we're going to
Very
select
well.
play.
I'll be in the map room when you're ready to continue.
Archery grading! Now, the Guildmaster's asked me to grade everyone's archery skills. And if you get an A+, you'll receive a special prize. You've got 1 minute, starting when you fire your first shot.
Too early.
Right.
Still too early. But we're already halfway up to what our score was.
Good shot.
I guess that shot was a little early as well.
Good shot.
I need to remember when I'm supposed to fire the arrow for that one in the back.
Nice shot.
Yeah, did all right.
You set a new high score. Wow, that's excellent. I can give you an A. Now, the Guildmaster's asked... And if you get... You've got...
Barely didn't make A+.
That was superb.
No. I think 200 gives me the A+, so I'll probably stop at 250.
Excellent power.
Speaking of. Include my test. Give me my prize. What do we got? Belch, fart, giggle, flirt. Cossack dance? Stealth.
Wow. You set a new high score. Wow, I ain't never seen any better than that. You got an A+. The Guildmaster said if anyone shot brilliant, I could award them this.
And we're gonna avoid crossbows.
Ooh, that was some fancy shooting.
Personal preference, crossbows suck ass.
Really showed Whisper.
Any apprentices need will training? You've got 30 seconds once you first cast lightning to hit as many targets as you can. There's a special prize for A+ students, you know.
And as far as I'm aware, very few students are actually able to use will powers. There we go, 21.
Astonishing. Bloody hell. A+. The Guildmaster said to award these items to anyone who excelled at the will test.
So we get a will
I still haven't seen
potion.
anyone perform better
Is that
than
really
me.
all we get? So we have one more green dot that's on the minimap. I know what quest it is. And it's killing sparrows that are nesting in the area. It's up to you guys if you want me to do it.
Come on, let's hunt beetles.
So, just some more beetles in order to get some easy early level experience.
The beetle nest is just at the top of the... Wait. Did you hear that? It's coming from over there. Bandits. If only we could get across that stream. I know. Why don't you use your bow? Or some of that lightning the guildmaster taught you? I'll heal you if you get hurt.
She doesn't touch you. I'm actually gonna collect the experience before I kill him. Oh, you can't get the experience, that's right.
We did it! Did you see the look on their faces? Wait till the guildmaster hears about this.
As our guy scratches his head because Whisper literally did jack shit as per usual.
Phew, that was some fancy shooting.
Not seeing anyone saying that they want me to kill the sparrows, so I'm just going to move along.
The boy mastered the skills quickly, but there was always more to learn. For years, the guild was his home, his school, and his life. But as time passed, his thoughts returned always to the world outside, the life he had lost, the family that had been torn from him. At last, only the final day of tests remained. Success would mark the end of his training. He would receive the guild seal and be free to forge his own destiny. He would become a hero. Before you graduate, there is one final test you must complete. Enter the guild woods and go to the log at the top of the hill. The test will be revealed to you there. Good luck.
So, once again, we are told to go into the woods.
I suppose you're wondering how you pass the final test then. It's simple. You must defeat me, using all you've learned in your years of training. We'll begin with your sword. Hit me, if you can. Come on! Put some
Stop running, old man!
Very good.
Alright, now you ask for bow. You can actually get hits off on the bow if you're able to get far enough away from him. Otherwise, he's just able to block it somehow. That's not what I'm looking for. I'll fight you. You told me to shoot you with a bow.
Excellent. And finally, cast lightning at me.
There's also a good thing to note that he's completely immune to lightning.
Quite impressive for a novice. You will find real battles rather more fatal than this. But you have passed your final test, and you're ready to receive your guild seal from the guild master.
Lightning by itself is not a great spell, but when you get leveled up, it is able to take out a group of enemies pretty effectively.
Well,
This is the day, lad. I remember the first night you came to us, and look at you now. Maze's faith in you was well placed. Now come along. The graduation ceremony will take place in the Chamber of Fate, the oldest part of the guild. Let the apprentices approach. For many years now you have worked hard to earn yourselves the title of hero. Today, that apprenticeship ends and you go out into the world to do great deeds. Deeds that will bring you the gratitude of thousands, or strike fear into their hearts. These are dark times. The shadows of Albion are stirring, and strange winds are blowing. Your choices, whether they lead you down the path of good or evil, will change the face of the world. Now, take your guild seals and venture forth as heroes. It's time for you to leave us, lad. But you're still very much part of the guild. On the map table, you will find details of any quests the people of Albion wish heroes to perform. And you'll need to return often to focus all your experience into new skills.
Only by doing this regularly will you advance as a hero.
Step into the light, and I'll show you how to do this.